One moment, the ground feels solid beneath your feet. The next, it gives way in a violent collapse. From roaring landslides to unstoppable avalanches, nature's fury strikes without warning and leaves chaos in its path. Today, we'll witness the most terrifying collapses ever caught on camera. Hold on tight, because once the Earth moves, and finally, maybe they should have run. But when would they ever get to see something like this again? A rock slide thundered down the mountain as bystanders stood frozen in awe. Sometimes, witnessing nature's fury is irresistible. In India, persistent rains exposed a major flaw in a newly built road. The problem? No proper drainage. As the ground beneath washed away, the road literally caved in, a costly lesson in engineering oversight.
The lack of a proper drainage system. As a result, the soil beneath the road was washed away.
After days of relentless rain, floods swept through Yan'an province in China. A riverside home couldn't withstand the force. With a terrifying rumble, it collapsed into the raging current. Thankfully, local residents had been evacuated just in time. Meanwhile, halfway across the world in Colorado, a mudslide didn't just block a road. It swallowed it. A 6-kilometer stretch was buried in debris. Cars were trapped. Traffic halted for hours. Nature made it clear no one passes.
The sun is shining.
Sorry. Mati berapa? Air. Ayo. Loh. Loh, man. Loh. Oh, que foi isso?
During a high-stakes ski competition, disaster struck. An avalanche suddenly broke loose right in the middle of a racer's run. It turned a thrilling event into a desperate fight for survival. In Chile, A snow avalanche thundered across a highway and took a car with it. With the driver trapped inside, time was running out. Rescue teams rushed in and managed to pull off a miracle.
And dig it out.
¿Esto solo? Ya. Acá.
Holy! Oh my God!
Oh, guys, we're gonna get some. Oh!
Back it up! Back it up! Back it up! Back it up! Back it up!
Heavy rains turned a slow-moving mud flow into a fast, surging river. It gained speed, power, and soon it would merge with a larger waterway downstream. Where it goes next, no one knows.
Un espectáculo natural. Wow, 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 mira, 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 mira. Increíble. Wow. Wow.
In the backcountry mountains, a group of snowboarders on snowmobiles made a critical mistake. They accidentally triggered an avalanche. One rider was buried, but thanks to quick action, they got to him just in time.
Fortunately, they noticed in time when one of them needed help.
Curiosity drew crowds to a steep cliffside. Then suddenly, rocks started to fall. Nobody was hurt, but one thing was clear: this mountain wasn't done moving.
Oh my God, second avalanche of the day. That one's serious.
Oh yeah. Massive. Look at that.
Is that going to come into camp? I think that might come into camp. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
What do we do? Get out, Paul, get out. What do we do? Get back along the trail.
Oh my God.
Jesus, you're right.
Absolutely shat my
A scenic route to a Malaysian resort turned into a dead end overnight. A powerful landslide blocked the way, forcing all travelers to take an alternate and much longer path. In another operation, roads were shut down to allow workers to clear massive snowdrifts. The only safe place to put it? Straight into the nearby lake. Controlled chaos at its finest.
Avalanche control work required the road to be closed so that all the snow could be safely dumped into the lake.
Kommer snöfocken ganska fort. Man tror det avbryter väldigt snart. Oj, oj, oj. Så vi har en arbetsplats nästan.
Rồi bắt được vỡ ra to này. Đấy, làm hết rồi. Ôi giời. Ôi dài, cua bắt à. Xa bòi. Cái nhà trên kia trôi rồi. Ôi. Ôi à. Đời cứu. Có người không? Gà. Chết rồi. Đi. Em biết để lưu không?
In high-risk avalanche zones, sometimes the only way to prevent disaster is to cause one. Explosives are used to trigger controlled avalanches. And while it might look like fun, this is serious business. It saves lives.
Det här var ju Sverige.
In India, unrelenting rain turned roads into rivers of destruction. Cars were swept away. Hillsides gave out. The terrain itself seemed to collapse under the weight of the storm. The first heavy rains of the season had another surprise. A tunnel, still under construction, collapsed. Concrete, equipment, and months of work all wiped out in seconds.
Construction in India to collapse. Looks like putting faith in that project was a bit premature.
One of the most devastating landslides occurred in Venezuela. Triggered by days of heavy rain, it stretched over a kilometer long and nearly a kilometer wide. At least 18 homes were buried under the debris. A heartbreaking reminder of nature's wrath. Meanwhile, in the snowy heart of Switzerland, this is daily life. The village of Lucerbad sits beneath towering peaks, where beauty meets danger in every snowflake. Each of these moments shows just how fragile life can be when the ground itself turns against us. If this left you stunned, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable disasters and the raw power of nature caught on camera. Thanks for watching, and remember, when nature collapses, survival is never guaranteed.